Okay. Guys, can you see my screen, guys?
Yes.
Okay. Jayshri, I was just explaining before going to multi-threading, I was just explaining what is multitasking is. Okay. Multitasking, it is of two types. One is process-based multitasking and second one is thread-based multitasking. Okay. Process-based multitasking is like process-based multitasking is, uh, it is at the laptop level. You can say it is a system level. Okay, guys. System level. You can say, I can say like, YouTube, Spotify, or Eclipse ID, or PyCharm ID, everything will execute on their own without any dependency. Am I correct, guys? And everything will execute parallelly, ante kada. And the operating system will, in the operating system, it will execute parallelly anamata idi. Okay, this is called system level multitasking. System level multitasking, you can say. But thread based multitasking means, thread based multitasking means creating multiple threads at the program level. Sumant, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is how. Okay. So Ramakrishna, how you will achieve thread-based multitasking? I just want to ask, check how much aware you are.
Like by extending the thread class or
Super.
by
By
implementing
extending?
runnable interface.
By extending
thread class
Okay.
or by implementing runnable interface.
Super, Ramakrishna. Yeah. Or by implementing
Runnable interface.
Yeah, nice. Correct. By implementing runnable interface. See, last class I have given a layman example. Like, suppose we're getting water from a river, right? So if you want, if you just break that river, like, if you just want to break the flow, okay. So that water will go in two separate ways. You can relate that to multi-threading at the program level. So you can take the river with the main thread, okay, main method. You can compare the river with the main method. That main method, the flow will be separated to a separate, and our main flow separate by default, and we'll create a new thread. Okay, let us see by example once the program starts. Okay, by implementing runnable interface. Sumant, is it fine, Sumant?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Now, yeah, that is okay. Now, process-based multitasking. Yeah, that's what I told. So I think I won't write much about. I don't go much into the theory. Okay, this is like you can say system level multitasking. Okay, each one is an independent process. Each one is an independent process. Independent process. Yeah. You can say you can listen MP3 songs. You can use while writing the notepad, I can listen to YouTube, right? Or I can use IDE, right? Anything, right? This is called multitasking. Okay. So now we'll come to thread-based multitasking. This is fine. Let us see how we can achieve this thread-based multitasking. Okay. So you can say this is at the program level. Okay. Okay. So the main, the main applications. The main applications of main application areas of are yeah, to implement multimedia graphics. So multi-threading, main applications. Okay, to implement you know multimedia graphics. Okay, next animations and video games. You can see video games. You can mainly get video games, right? Different things will happen by their own without dependency with the others. Am I correct? And this is our day-to-day activity. To develop web application servers. Nyapka, are you following Nyapka?
Yeah.
Okay, if you have any doubt, please ask me. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
To develop web application servers. See, the ultimate aim of this multi-threading and multitasking is to reduce the response time, guys. See, in our project level, it's been 8 months back. Okay, in our company, in a sprint, I have a task actually. Okay, so we are extracting. Just I want to give you some real-time example what we have done in a project level. Okay, we are extracting. Extracting uh, blobs. Blobs means Excel file, nothing but okay. We're extracting blobs from Azure storage portal. Okay, Azure storage portal. Okay, so Azure storage portal. Okay, basically each blob is nothing but an Excel file. Okay, so each blob is something like Excel file. Okay, something called each blob is an Excel file, by the way. And then so అక్కడ situation is like we need to process the data in the Excel file and you need to implement the logic accordingly అనమాట. So అక్కడ Excel file contains a lot of records. Suppose if it contains 10,000 records, executing by a single thread will take a lot of time. Is it okay, guys? Is it right, guys? So is it right? So that's why we achieve multi-threading. So that if suppose there are 10,000 lines, 10,000 records, each 1,000 records can be executed by a single thread, like that. Okay. So you can you can reduce the response time, right? Correct.
Right.
So this is one practical application what we have implemented in the project level. Okay, it's been 8 months back, much better, but yeah, that outer view like okay, each blob is an Excel file. Okay, each blob is an Excel file. So we have implemented multi-threading. We have implemented multi-threading. Yeah. So to reduce the response time. Okay. Now we'll officially dive into multi-threading. Okay, guys.
Okay.
Thank you so much. So actually, evening class of Python class, there are 7 to 8 guys. Okay, they won't respond అనమాట. అస్సలు రెస్పాండ్ అవ్వరు. ఈవెన్ వన్ డే అసలు ఒక్కరు కూడా రెస్పాండ్ అవ్వరు. నాకు ఎంత చిరాకు వస్తుంది అంటే అసలు మళ్ళీ ఒక 3 సార్లు అడిగితే అప్పుడు రెస్పాండ్ అవుతారు అనమాట.
Okay. Like instructor won't get interest, right? If anyone you don't understand, like whether they are understanding or not.
Yeah. So right? If it is interactive way, no, if you're asking doubts and I'm explaining
something like exactly.
It will be more interesting అనమాట. అంతేగాని కామ్ ఉంటారు. Yeah.
It's not like we are professional. Is little professional.
Basically, they are almost they are all BTech students అనమాట. అది ప్రాబ్లం also. Okay. Anyway. Okay. So yeah, multi-threading. Officially, you can achieve multi-threading by 2 ways. Okay. So don't worry, Nyapika. I will explain how to achieve by each one. Okay. Multi-threading. Okay. Okay. So let us go to the program level. So first one is by extending the thread plus, guys. Okay. See, so this is the way to find the second max.
Yes.
By using the single loop. This program, I was asked in multiple interviews. Yesterday, ADP I was asked the same. Okay, and from last 40 days, I was asking 78 interviews.
ఇప్పుడు సెకండ్ మ్యాక్స్ సెకండ్ స్మాలెస్ట్ రెండు కనుక్కోబట్టే నేను 4 యూజ్ చేస్తున్నా.
చూడు ఇక్కడ ఏమవుతుందంటే బేసికలీ ఇప్పుడు సపోజ్ దిస్ ఇస్ దేర్ my first my 100 will come. Am I correct? See, yes, my F max and S max will be biggest negative value. Okay.
First max and second.
So it will be some big negative value. Yeah. Obviously, both are in the same level. Okay. Now, what will come? So 100 will come. So obviously, my 100 will be greater than F max. Am I correct? See, and it will update F max. This is very common. But before updating F max, you copy your F max value to S max. That's fine.
S max is like what?
Now S max is big. It will be still negative value.
Max.
Yeah, it will be still.
Second max అయితే integer dot max value అని తీసుకున్నావు.
Oh, sorry, it is wrong. Yeah, it is min value. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Okay, fine. So yeah. So ఇక్కడ ఏమవుతుందంటే the F max which contains the largest negative value that will be assigned to S max. Ante kada. Now my F max will become 100. Is it okay, guys? Now 10 will come. 10 will come and 10 won't be greater than F max. Am I correct? So let us see if it is directly greater than S max like that. So if it is greater than S max, obviously my S max will update to 10. Okay, na?
Okay.
Now again 20 will come. 20 obviously greater than 100. So it will come to here. Okay. So again, I will update S max to 20. Yeah, is it correct, guys?
Yes.
Now 30, 40, again 60. Okay, so S max is 60 untadi. F max 100 untadi. So first what I used to think is like first before this case, there is no need of this, this block అనుకునేవాడిని. But అక్కడ ఏమవుతుందంటే సపోజ్ 100 వచ్చింది అనుకో, suppose in this case only, after that no number will, greater than 100, right? So your S max will be constant, అంతే కదా. అందుకని you should use this else block. Okay, so let me I'll paste this code in the chat. Okay, we can use this afterwards. Okay, don't divert from our topic today. Yeah. Okay. So now we'll try to implement practically. Okay, we'll yeah. So the steps are create a, okay, first create a class by extending thread class. Guys, is it okay? Next one, override the run method. Guys, by the way, where is the run method, guys?
Inside the start method.
Inside the, no, in which class, Ramakrishna? In which class this
Thread. Thread.
But officially no Ramakrishna. That is present in the runnable. Okay, I told you so much last class. Okay, so the officially present is runnable. Let us see. Okay, but my thread class is extending my runnable. So until by inheritance you are getting the run method to your thread class. Okay, na? Okay, let me show you that in Eclipse IDE. Okay. Okay, so see,
Ramakrishna is from CSE.
Yeah.
Yes. Cool.
Actually, when he called, no, I forgot. Like, it's been 6 years after he called me yesterday, and 2 days back he called me. I forgot actually. And when he started a bit, then I, much better.
నువ్వు ఇబ్బంది ఎందుకు గుర్తుంచుకుంటావు? సో నేను ఫుల్లీ కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్ మొత్తం వేరే కదా. కొన్ని రోజులకు నీ కాల్ చేసినా మర్చిపోతావు.
Okay, let it be. Public. See, first we'll override the method, run method. Okay. I think Ramakrishna, you might be aware of what is overriding, right? Fine, right?
Yes.
Okay. So first you should create a Nyapka. First you should create a class. First, see, this is very important, Nyapika. Okay. First, you should create a class which will extend my thread class, which is the, which is present in the internal. Okay. Okay. Which is present over in the internal. Okay. And which is present in the library, which is present in util library. Okay. Okay. Now. No. Just a minute. Yeah. So after extending the thread class, you should override this run method. Okay. Okay. Now after that, you should define your own something, some whatever the logic you want, you can write over here. Okay. For our understanding purpose, I'll write like this. Okay. See, to invoke this run method, don't call directly run method. Okay, that's the thing. Okay, so you can call override the run method. Now create object for my thread class, which is extending thread class. Okay, let us create. Okay, some people will call this is called instantiation. Both are same meaning. See, you can call obj dot start method. Guys, this is very important. Don't call run method directly. It won't create a new thread. Okay. So our ultimate aim is to create a two parallel flows. Okay. See, till now what we have seen, first we'll execute the main method. Okay, then we'll call some other method. After the method execution is complete, then again our main method is completed. Is it right, Sumant? So far?
Yes, sir.
అంటే ఫస్ట్ ఇంతవరకు ఏం చేసామంటే ఇంతవరకు మనం మెయిన్ మెథడ్ నుంచి వేరే మెథడ్ కాల్ చేసేవారు. వన్స్ ద మెథడ్ ఇస్ కంప్లీట్ సిక్స్ ఎగ్జిక్యూషన్ అగైన్ విల్ కంటిన్యూ ద మెయిన్ థ్రెడ్. దిస్ ఈస్ అవర్ డే టు డే ఫ్లో, రైట్? బట్ నౌ అలా కాదు. My main method won't wait for some other thread. My main method will run on its own, and the other method I want to run by its own. And two methods I want to create a two parallel flows, guys. Okay, for that you should call start method, not run method. This start method internally, it will call run method, guys. Okay, so let me show you that. See, this is start method. You can see my start method. This is the internal class, thread class. Okay, so inside thread class we have a start method. My start method is there in, see, my start method is calling start 0. Okay, guys, see, these are things, inside the package they have defined, guys. We won't do anything with this classes. Okay, now start 0. See, start 0. Okay, na? Yeah, so start 0. Yeah, so this will call my run method internally. Let me 1 minute. Yeah, the start method is there. It is calling my start 0. Okay. Yeah, you can see here, this is the run method. See, this run method officially there in runnable interface, Ramakrishna. Okay, see Ramakrishna here. Hello, Ramakrishna in the class. Hello.
He said he will be back within.
Okay, fine. See, my runnable interface contains this run method. My thread class is implementing that. What is that? Runnable interface. You are overriding the run method. Okay, na? In the thread class. Okay. Again, you are extending the thread class. Again, you are extending the thread class. Okay. Again, you are extending the thread class, and you are overriding again. Okay, in the thread class. Okay, guys. అర్థమైందా? ఇక్కడ స్లేమ్ అవుతుందో సుమంత్. So first,
yes, sir.
runnable is a functional interface. Runnable is an interface. Don't think about functional interface. By the way, see, the interface which contains single method is called a functional interface. Okay, these things I'll speak in next chapter. Okay, Java 8. Okay, now runnable is an interface. Okay, now thread class is implementing the runnable. Thread class is implementing runnable. Okay, now we are creating our own class, my thread class, which is extending thread class. Guys, I am trying to achieve multi-level inheritance over here. Is it fine, guys?
Yes.
Okay, so my thread class, which is extending thread class, right? ఇదన్నమాట విషయం. Okay. Okay, so ఇప్పుడు obviously if you're calling a start method, internally the start method you will invoke a run method. Okay, if you override your run method, you should override, guys. Okay, otherwise it won't work. You should override. Okay, so this is happening. Okay, if you call the start method, guys, my run method will be invoked. Is it fine, guys? Okay. See, let me write some parallel code over here. This out. Okay. So now you can see the both methods. You can expect, you cannot expect a proper output format. Okay, guys. See, it is a combination of both main and run method. It is not like, but unfortunately here the main method is completed, then run method is executed. But it's not the case. Suppose if you run the same program, you cannot expect the same output, guys. The output will vary from system to system, execution to execution. Okay, but unfortunately sometimes it will behave like this, but it's not the case. Okay, guys. Okay, Sumant.
Oh, okay.
Ante. So this is the first way to create a thread class, guys. Okay, na? Okay. Now let me speak about something about thread scheduler. See, if guys, thread set. See, suppose here, here we have main thread is there and my thread is there. Am I correct, guys? My run method is there. So who will decide, guys? Like, first my main method should execute, then my run method should execute. Who will decide, guys? Any idea?
Thread scheduler.
Yeah, thread scheduler. Yeah. So Ramakrishna, I was saying earlier, my runnable interface contains run method. I am in thread class, it is just overriding the run method. Okay, guys. Okay, now? And my thread class, you're overriding again. Okay. Just I want to show you this start method. Okay. You can see the start method. Okay, start 0. Will start 0. There will be some start 0 somewhere. 1 minute. Find. Yeah, guys, you can see this is the start method again. See, somewhere it will call the run. It will call my run method, guys. Okay, that is what I was looking for. But okay, that is
Search for run.
Yeah. Actually, yesterday I showed right, like
Yes.
Yeah. This is okay, but my start method should call the run method actually. See, this is fine. Okay, this is fine, but where it should call actually. Okay. చాలా వస్తున్నాయి. Okay, let it be. We'll speak. But please try to understand that from the start method. Okay, if we call the run method from the start method only, then only the thread will be created. Okay, guys, is it okay, Krishna?
Yes.
Okay. So who will decide? Like my main thread should be given a higher priority than what is that? My run method. Who will give it? Like, sometimes my run method will be given higher priority. Okay. So who will decide is the thread scheduler will decide. Okay. If multiple threads are waiting to execute, then which thread will be given priority? Which thread will be given priority? Decided by priority. See, we'll see the states. Okay, runnable, running, wait to terminate. We'll see the states in the next topic. Okay. Until that, please hold. Okay. Will thread be given priority by the thread scheduler? Okay. 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 And this thread scheduler is a part of JVM, guys. JVM. Okay, na? See, obviously, my thread scheduler will follow some algorithms, guys. Guys, any CS students? Yeah, Ramkrishna, Gnapika. Okay. Guys, can you tell me any operating system we have some we have some logics, right? Called
round robin
algorithms. Yeah, operating system. Okay, yeah. In operating system, if you study operating system in CS system, okay, we have some algorithms. Okay. So definitely my thread scheduler will follow some algorithm. Based on that algorithm, it will assign the CPU. Okay. To the, suppose if it assign the CPU to the my run method, then my run method will be executed. Okay. If it assign my processor to main method, my main method will be executed. Okay. So definitely for assigning it will follow some algorithm, guys. The popular algorithms are Ramkrishna.
అది నాకు గుర్తులేదు. రౌండ్ రాబిన్ ఒకటాను, ఫస్ట్ ఇన్ ఫస్ట్ అవుట్ ఇంకోటి ఏదో ఉంటది.
What is this, Ramkrishna?
ఎప్పుడో 5 years బ్యాక్ అడిగితే కష్టమే.
Okay. Round robin.
మెమరీ ఇలాగా ఉండాలి.
Okay, we're recording the class. Okay. Round robin. Inka preemptive and non-preemptive algorithms. ప్రియంటివ్ అండ్ నాన్ ప్రియంటివ్. ఈ ప్రియంటివ్ లో కొన్ని ఉంటాయి, నాన్ ప్రియంటివ్ లో కొన్ని ఉంటాయి. ఓకే, లెట్ ఇట్ బి. బట్ దిస్ ఈస్ ద ఫేమస్ క్వశ్చన్ అనమాట వచ్చేటప్పుడు. ఓకే, లెట్ ఇట్ బి. ఐ టుక్ మైనర్స్ యాజ్ ఆపరేటింగ్ సిస్టమ్ అనమాట. అప్పట్లో ఈజీ ఉన్నప్పుడు మైనర్ గా తీసుకున్నాను. ఓకే, where are we? Yeah, so my thread scheduler will follow some algorithm. Okay, and it will, based on that algorithm, it will assign my processor, okay, or CPU, you can say, okay, to separate threads. Okay, okay guys, now we'll speak about case 2. Okay, difference between start and run method, guys. Start and run method. See, in case of t dot start, a new thread will be created, guys. See, if you're invoking, see that there is a big method, right, guys? Okay, suppose if you call the start method, okay, definitely there is a method, see start 0. Okay? Definitely there is some flows going over here. Okay, so if you see this start method, okay, so internally there is a, see, this start method is calling this set thread container. So a new thread is created, guys, internally. Okay, now if you call it start method, okay, a new thread will be created, which is responsible for execution of my run method. Run method. Okay, guys. But in case of t dot run, but if you call, see, even you can call t dot run directly. But in case of t dot run, no new thread will be created, guys. Okay, and run method will be executed just like a normal method. If man play fun, this run method will execute just like a normal some other method, guys. Okay, and run method will execute like a
normal, like.
Okay, guys. So this is about the theory part. Okay,
Theory.
okay, so let us see the importance. Now we'll see the importance of thread class start method, guys. Thread class start method. See, for every thread, the mandatory activities like thread scheduler will register the thread, guys. Okay. See, basically, see, internally ఏమవుతుందంటే internally first register the thread. If you start చేసే వరకు, like suppose if you calling a start method, internally the step 1 is will register, JVM will register the thread in the thread scheduler. Okay, and after that it will perform after that it will perform some mandatory activities. Will be performed. Okay, then invoke run method, guys. So this is how what happens if you call a start method. Is it okay, someone?
సునీల్ అక్కడ థ్రెడ్ క్లాస్ ప్లేస్ లో థ్రెడ్ స్టార్ట్ అని పెట్టు.
Yeah, one minute. Where?
Importance of thread class and పెట్టాం.
థ్రెడ్ స్టార్ట్ మెథడ్ థ్రెడ్ క్లాస్.
Yeah, thread class start method. Okay. See, then what happens and if you call a start method, first ఏమవుతుందంటే JVM will register the thread in the thread scheduler. After that it will perform some mandatory activities, okay, internally. Then it will invoke run method, guys. Ante kada. Sorry. Yeah. Invoke run method. So this is the flow anamata. Okay.
So mandatory run method. Okay.
Okay. Now, so you got this output, right? Now let me try. Let me try removing my what is that? So suppose if you don't override, what will happen, guys?
Nothing, empty implementation.
Empty implementation. Just that's it. Okay. Slave out. Just ఈ main method ఒకటే exit అవుతుంది. Okay. అంటే ఇక్కడ ఏమవుతుందంటే the thread class run method will be executed, guys, which has empty implementation, empty implementation, guys. Okay. See?
I mean main method.
So అంటే thread class ఇప్పుడు మనకు obviously అంటే ఇప్పుడు in the child class, if you are not overriding, what will happen? Obviously the parent class method will be executed, right, Suman? So అదనమాట. So అక్కడ that is empty implementation. Only my main method will be executed now. Okay na? Okay. Now case 4. You can say like what if we are not overriding run method. Okay, this is what happens. Okay, so it will call thread class run method. We call thread class run method. Thread class run method, and it has an empty implementation. Okay, it has an empty implementation. Okay, this is what happens. Okay, now 1 minute. Let me switch on the AC. Guys, so far any doubts? సుమంత్ అర్థమవుతుందా?
అవుతుంది.
ఓకే. జ్ఞాపిక? are you there, జ్ఞాపిక?
ఇక్కడ ఇంపార్టెన్స్ ఆఫ్ థ్రెడ్ అని చెప్పారు చూడు.
ఓకే.
నోట్ మేడం.
ఓకే.
లాస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెన్స్ ఆఫ్ లాస్ట్. ఇక్కడ కొంచెం అర్థం కదా ఇంపార్టెన్స్ ఆఫ్
అంటే ఏం లేదు జ్ఞాపిక. సో ఇంటర్నల్లీ ఏమవుతుందంటే బిఫోర్ అంటే అసలు థ్రెడ్ హౌ ద థ్రెడ్ విల్ బి క్రియేటెడ్ అంటే ఫస్ట్ suppose whatever the thread you are starting, okay, that new thread will be registered in the thread scheduler. Okay na? Ante kada. Okay, then after that internally it performs some mandatory activities. Ante some చూపించే కింద methods. Okay, that will call internally methods execute అవుతాయి. Some internal implementation of some work అవుతుంది. Then you should invoke a run method. Okay na?
Okay.
So it will invoke a run method. Okay, so if you are not overriding the run method, okay, the thread class run method has an empty implementation. Okay, guys. Okay, then there will be no output. Okay, adi. Okay, but the
example చెప్పావు కదా.
Yeah. So ikkada but see, if you don't override run method, there is no meaning, right, guys? Because you are creating a new thread to write your separate logic, okay, to run independently, right, guys? But if you're not overriding the run method, there is no point, right there. Ante kada. Is it fine, Suman?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. Now, see, what if now if I override the run method, guys? Guys, yesterday I have asked a question in ADP, okay, regarding overriding. Okay, suppose see, if I overload my run method, what will happen, Ramakrishna? Cheptava?
Thread dot start to call చేస్తే no arg run method కాల్ అవుతుంది. డైరెక్ట్ గా t dot run కొడితే ఈ మెథడ్ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవుతుంది. run method.
Exactly. Yeah. So obviously the dummy implementation అంటే ఇది ఇంప్లిమెంట్ అవ్వదు. Okay, you won't get any compilation errors, but obviously my thread will call this run method only. Okay, still if you want to call this method, you can call by passing some parameter. Okay,
okay,
like that. Okay,
But default,
Default
no,
no argument
they
run method will be invoked. Okay.
invoked when we call the like t.start.
Yeah.
Why?
No, because that's what internally they have set, like that only. Like, the start method will call start, and you can call the internally this run method, and directly they will call like this. And they will call like that only. Okay, so we can't do anything for that. Okay, but if you override if you overload your run method, okay, then you can call by your own. Okay, na?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, now the next case, guys. What if I override my start method?
Override.
A new thread will not create, it will just execute like a normal start method.
And correct, super Ramakrishna. If you override the start method, then our start method will execute just like a normal method call, guys. Okay, no new thread will be created. Okay, very important case. Okay, the interviewers to confuse you. Okay, they will ask like this. Okay, Sumant, is it fine, Sumant?
Fine.
And I was just trying to explain multiple cases. Okay, ఇక్కడ thread class extend చేసాము. Fine, we have created a new thread. It is executing parallelly. But what if my run method getting overloaded?
Override.
What if we override the start method, which is there in my thread class? Okay, and what if you call the run method without directly run method? Okay, these are the cases you should focus on, Sumant. Okay.
Okay.
So public void start method. Okay, now. See, now the no new thread won't be created, guys. Okay, now you can expect the output, guys. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you can see over here, first the start method will be executed. Okay. That's it. Again, then main method, but my run method won't be executed here. You can see now. Okay. Ante kada Ramakrishna?
Yes.
See, my run method haven't executed. Just a minute. Sorry. Hello? Yeah, who is this? From New Delhi. Yeah, tell me. No, I haven't gone through it, but I will go through it. Okay. In office. But I already, I already gave one face-to-face interview, as I told. What about that result? I'm saying I already gave some face-to-face interview with New Relic only. That's what I told yesterday, no? Like, if I was not wrong. Yeah, but I haven't got the feedback. Okay, I think. Yeah. I haven't remembered, but yeah, some day only. Yeah. Sure. Kakapalli Sunil. My name Kakapalli Sunil. Yeah, sorry guys. Yeah, name a HR call. Okay, guys, all the cases are clear, guys.
ఇది ఒకసారి మళ్ళీ చెప్పు.
ఏది?
So start method.
ఇప్పుడు ఏమంటున్నా అంటే if you don't override a start method, it will go to my thread. It will execute my thread class start method. Is it fine?
Yeah.
So see, our ultimate aim should, if you want to create a new thread, our ultimate aim should be you should call the start method in the thread class. It's not like you shouldn't call run method directly, or you shouldn't override the start method in my child class. You should call the start method in the thread class, and it will set some it will do some mandatory activities to create a thread. That's what I have written here. Okay, if you see here.
Yes.
So some mandatory activities. these things will be performed. But if you directly calling these things, you can't perform, right? You know that JVM internally performs with the classes which we already have, correct?
Yes, yes.
Okay, na? That's the concept. So don't make sure that the start method in the thread class should be executed. But don't call run method. Okay, even if you overload the run method, the run method with zero argument will be called. If you override the start method, okay, then your new thread won't be created. Okay, it will just execute like some other normal method. Okay. Okay, na, Sumant?
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay. So, okay. So, guys, now we'll see two things here. Guys, what will happen if you call start method from the super keyword from here? Will it create a thread, guys?
Come again, Sunil.
See, ఇక్కడ మనం we are calling the start method from here, right? From main class. Okay. So we're calling the start method from here, right? Like I'm saying, if we call start method from by using super keyword, right? Will it create a new thread now?
Yeah, it will create.
Yes, it will create. Is it okay? Is it otherwise, Sumant?
Mhm.
Ultimate aim is we need to call the parent method start method. Am I correct? Jayashree, I don't know. Are you there? So response లేదు. Jayashree, are you getting the thing? అర్థమవుతుందా? Fine. Yeah, so that is, yeah, it will, you can call start method from by using super keyword. That will create a new thread, guys. Okay, please see these cases are important, guys. Okay, na? If you are aware of these cases, you will be, comfortably dealing with the things. Okay. Okay. Now, do we have time? At what time I started the class month? 10, na? So actually, these cases are completed. Okay, now life cycle of a thread. Shall we teach to tomorrow this life cycle? If we overload,
Yeah, sure.
because for most of the people it is the first time, right? So yeah, I feel they will get overloaded. Not case 8, it is overloaded. I said overloaded. Okay, life cycle of the thread will teach. We'll start from in tomorrow's class. Okay.
Okay, Sunil.
So for any doubt there in the today's class, let me stop sharing.